when Mark does his report for the special contact, can we just do voice?
I think you can, yeah.
That's what I thought, too. I mean, it's not like
All right.
All right.
I'm just thinking ahead.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call to order the salary committee. Members of the committee are Mr. Sears, Mr. Rippus, and myself, and Mr. Longer is the alternate that are all here. Purpose of the meeting tonight is to discuss two different topics. One is just a quick we're amending ordinance number 22-2025, which involves the non-bargaining salaries, and we're going to remove the elected officials from that. So then elected officials will be on their own ordinance, which will be number 28-2025 and 29-2025. The numbers for pay have not changed at all. They are the exact same, so none of those numbers changed. It was just, it's been discussed back and forth on having elected officials on the same one. And after having further discussion with some council members, we decided to go ahead and separate that out. So the way ordinance number 28-2025 will be the elected positions that will be up in 2 years, which will be the mayor, auditor, law director, the council president, and then the 3 at-large council members. So those will be on there for 2 years, for 2026 and 2027. And then we'll relook at it for 2028. What I would like to propose is that we start looking at that early, so anybody that wants to run for office kind of knows what they'll get paid over those 4 years. So my thought is we'd look at that in early 2000, I think that would be early 2027. And also that drops down, so there's only 2 years of the insurance increase, so then we'll relook at that at that time too. And then the other one's the ordinance number 29-2025, which has the four ward reps and the treasurer, which that'll run through 2029. There is no additional wage increase in 2029, so it still matches everything that was proposed on the other one. So any questions on that? Like I said, all the numbers remain the exact same except for dropping on the mayor, auditor, law director, council president, and at-large council members. That 2028 column is off now. So I'll open this topic up for any questions or comments to my committee.
Like you say, it doesn't affect the percentages, it's just giving us 3 separate measures.
Yeah.
And I think we need to do that. We need to look at timeframes for each of those. So I think it's a good move. I support it. I don't really have questions. You and I have discussed this.
All right. Yep. Councilman Sears, anything?
Yeah, I'll sort of echo Councilman Rippet's comments. We talked about it, and it seems to make sense to me. I think it's provide some transparency.
Yep.
You know, and people know what they're getting, and the public knows what they're getting.
Excellent. Anybody else on council have any questions on that? Cheryl, Mrs. Ramos just walked in. We're just talking about the ordinance to break out the elected officials is all and that no money's changed. So, any other questions from council or administration on that? Public? If not, well, that's the other thing. Because of the timing, 22-2025 is on the agenda for a third reading. I would like to entertain suspending the rules so we match up the 28 and the 29 so that everything can be clean and start on January 1 as well. So with that, I'll entertain a motion on the amended ordinance number 22-2025 and ordinance 28-2025 and ordinance number 29-2025. I think we can lump those together.
Assuming we can lump that all
Yeah.
together, I would move that those 2 be added to tonight's agenda, and the other one be amended for its third reading, and we have it on tonight's agenda for its
Yeah, I
vote.
guess I should have left it separate, so we can leave, I guess you're right. Let's make a motion on ordinance number 22-25 first, the amended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
you'll have to still amend it on the floor, is that right, Marvin?
Yes, you still have to amend 22-2025 on the floor.
Okay,
Because it's already
thank
on the
you.
floor, so somebody will need to make a motion to amend it. And the amendment would be that we've severed the elected officials from the non-bargaining
Correct.
Okay,
personnel.
thank you. I have not had to do that, so I appreciate that. Okay. So now,
I'll do the easy 2.
yes,
I would move that we put 28-2025 2025, and 29, 2025 on tonight's agenda for first reading, and ask for a suspension of the rules so that we can pass all of them together.
Do I have a second? I'll second as well. All in favor?
All right?
Aye. All right. So we'll get those added to the agenda tonight. And then, obviously, now I learned the amended one, just we do that on the floor.
Yep.
So with that said, I'm going to open up the next two. I'm going to ask the law director to speak on. This is ordinance number 25, 2025, and ordinance number 26, 2025, that has to do with the OPERS and the retirement and how percentage we need to pay. And I think it's more of a housekeeping item, but I have asked the law director to speak on this one because I don't know a lot about this one, if you don't mind.
Several months ago, the auditor received an audit from OPERS, which indicated, according to her, that we have been doing this incorrectly and needed to fix it since the 1980s. Specifically, the two parts that we needed to correct was the courts, OPERS legislation that you have in front of you, and then ours with regards to ASME service department. Really, this is just a house cleaning measure. It's something that has to be done so that we are acting in accordance with the law. The reason that it's coming to you late is this was submitted to OPERS last summer, and we were checking with them periodically on a monthly basis. The court did not get theirs until, I believe it was December 11th, they got theirs, which was after our last meeting. And we didn't get ours till last Thursday, approval for ours. So these have both been approved as is. It's a house cleaning measure that's required by OPERS, and I would just ask that they be passed on first reading tonight, and suspend the rules and pass both of them on first reading.
Thank you, Marvin. Any questions on that from my committee?
Now, we discussed that earlier, that this is just bringing us in compliance with what we should be doing.
Correct.
And now that we've got the state authorization to do what,
Yeah.
what needs to be done, we can pass this into law, so.
Yeah, we sent the legislation to OPERS to approve it.
Right.
But we didn't get approval till just recently.
Yeah, I can shine some light on that because it was 92 or 93 when we did that.
I think it was 93.
Yeah, because I was part of the negotiating team back then, on the other side. And I don't know why it never got, it have to be ratified, it was just part of the contract. So I'm not sure how it ever did that, but I know that that's the story behind it. There was a thing, I think it was, if I remember right, didn't take a raise that year, so they gave us that 4.5% pension pickup. If I'm thinking clearly. But I remember it, I do remember it.
And I'm thinking it was because it was in the contract, we didn't think we needed
Yes,
legislation.
exactly,
Well-
yes,
Yeah.
exactly, yes. Yes, since that would've got passed, I think they thought it was good, but then OPERS says no, so.
So it's
That's
been-
what it is.
It's been being done since then.
Oh,
We just
yeah,
didn't
ever
have-
since
We
then.
just didn't have legislation.
We didn't have an
Yeah.
ordinance that,
Yes.
it was contractual, but it wasn't in
Got it.
ordinance.
Yes, they've been doing that since 93, but it's just never has gotten this official,
Hasn't been codified.
yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right, any other questions from council or administration? Go ahead, Cheryl.
I had a question on 26, 2025, the court one. Okay, I was a little confused, by the 4.5% pickup on the second page. And then it gives other percentages. And then in section 3, it says, employee contributions, which are 10% to OPRS, I believe that's right, 10%?
I don't know, I don't handle the things.
I
for
think
the-
it's 10%.
I don't know
STRS
the
is
things for the
14%. So which is it, 4.5% or these other percentages that are listed on the chart, or section 3, 10%?
Fortunately, the auditor's not here and,
And there's nobody from the court here either.
yeah.
I didn't think these were gonna be an issue because they were already approved by OPERS, otherwise I would have made sure that the court was here.
So OPERS approved this one too, and
Yes, they
the
approved both of them.
ASFME?
The court did their own in Senate, I did my own in Senate about the same time. And, as soon as, the court got approval for there, they alerted me. I contacted the court administrator, who says, hey, who's approving this for you? Because we haven't been able to get approval on ours. And they immediately told me who to get a hold of. But the bottom line is that OPERS has approved both these pieces of legislation as written. And
So
said-
this
and they've
is a-
said this is what we've got to do.
This is a new fringe, or
A new what?
is it a new fringe? Because the way it read was only so many employees get it, not the others,
Correct.
for the, but yet they got this in lieu of a raise. Sounded like it said this year, so I was confused over that.
If I may,
Yes, please.
I think what we're saying, Councilwoman, is that we are now codifying what was done for all those years.
In the court.
Yeah, this is not a new thing, and the reason there are some that do and some that don't is some of the newer employees don't get that pickup.
Well, I got
Yeah,
that from reading
yeah,
that.
so really, there's nothing new being put into this, it's what we've been doing with OPERS. We just needed to codify it because we were not in compliance with OPERS because it wasn't in code.
But it was in the,
It was in a contract.
yeah, well, they
Yeah.
don't have a contract because they're non-bargaining, but, right, the
Right.
court.
I
But they
think what it
asked
was
me,
too
are
was,
bargaining,
they put, what they had names in there.
Yes.
That's what they had. Simple
Oh.
part of it is they had names. So versus putting a Chris Bill that, you know, or me that won't be here in a week or something, you know, they just decided to put it as something different. Yeah, it was names. That's what it was. I remember that from them too.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman, for clarifying that, because you
Yeah.
said it much better than
Well,
I could.
I appreciate you, Mr. Rippus, because I know this got put in the salary committee, and I honestly, because I had a meeting tonight, and I don't know a lot about this, so I appreciate it.
so, I don't like pickups because it's a not transparent raise. I understand this is, they've been doing it, but, so I think everybody should pay their own share of their retirement, myself. So that's what a pickup is, that the city taxpayers are paying part of what the employee's responsible to pay towards their own retirement. And I'm not sure everybody understands that.
But we already have had this agreement, correct?
Yeah,
For
from-
like years. I mean,
Yeah,
if
we're
we
not
wanna-
adding a new one.
Yeah, this isn't changing
I was a
anything.
senior in high school.
Yeah, it's already been done.
Yeah, yeah.
This is something, well, if they're non-bargaining, this is something you'd have to,
Right, maybe
Look at
something we
later.
need to look at
I
in
know we
the
had
future.
32 years.
yeah.
while I was involved.
Maybe it's something we need to look at in the future, eliminating pickups.
And I
Well,
believe it
you
is
can
slowly
say
doing
that, but
itself.
you gotta bargain that.
Yeah,
You can even say that today, but it's still gonna be like yay or nay.
Correct.
Don't mean like you can just take it.
Yeah,
You're gonna give them the 4.5 plus another raise. They've tried that about 15, 20 years ago too. Like, sure, you're gonna give me the 4.5% raise, plus you're gonna give me another 3% raise, which is the same thing. But I didn't have enough people to carry it because I really wanted it that way, because you're leaving 4.5% pension, you're leaving 4.5% on your final 5 years. So it makes sense for them to get it, but I didn't have enough when I was doing that to carry it. None of the guys wanted to do it. You know, it totally makes sense if you were looking for, you know, if you wanna make whatever, 60,000, you know, 64.5. You wanna go 64.5, you know, as far as that goes, but, I mean, there's nothing that's, you know, again, there was no raise that year, I know that for 100% for sure.
all right, any other questions? Public, anybody? Okay. Hearing none, any action to be taken on ordinance number 25, 2025, and ordinance number 26, 2025?
I would move that we put those on tonight, 25, 2025, and 26, 2025, and that we ask for suspension of the rules so that we can be in compliance with the OPERS requirements.
I have a second.
Yeah, second.
All right, I'll also. So take a vote.
Yes.
Mr. Rippus, Mr. Sears,
Yes.
and I'll vote yes. All right, is there any other actions, matters that need to come before the committee tonight.
Could talk for 4 minutes if you
Yeah.
just want to take up your time. If not, I would move
I
we
don't.
adjourn.
I've talked a lot the last 3 months, don't want to talk anymore.
I would
so-
move for adjournment.
All right,
This is gonna be your fastest
So
meeting
moved.
you've had.
7:25.
What you got the kids for
Thank you.
Christmas?
That's the voice of experience talking.
All right, this meeting of New Philadelphia City Council will now come to order. With a page rise and remain standing for the invocation and pledge of allegiance. Mr. Walker.
Our heads, please. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for this wonderful city, and all the employees and those that represent this city. We just ask that you watch over them and keep them safe. Be with us and just be in this place as we grow closer to the birth of baby Jesus. Just let everybody remember the reason for the season. We pray all this in your name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank you and welcome. And we'll, as usual, start with roll call.
Mr. Kreinbell.
Here.
Mr. Lanzer.
Here.
Mrs. Ramos.
Here.
Mr. Rippet.
Present.
Mr. Sears.
Here.
Mr. Simmelink.
Here.
Mr. Walker.
Here.
All right. Everybody had a chance to look at the agenda. Do we have any additions to the agenda tonight? Mr. Granville?
President, I have 4 of them. If it's okay with you, I just to lump
Yes.
them together? All right. I would like to add ordinance number 25, 2025, 26, 2025, 28, 2025, and 29, 2025 to tonight's agenda, and we also are hoping to pass them on first reading.
Do you have
due
a
to time
second?
need.
I would second that.
Thank you, Mr. Rippeth. In discussion on administration, council, roll call.
Mr. Kreinbell.
Yes.
Mr. Rippet.
Yes.
Mr. Lanzer.
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos.
Yes.
Mr. Sears.
Yes.
Mr. Simmelink.
Yes.
Mr. Walker.
Yes.
All right, and are there any other additions for tonight's agenda? Hearing none, entertain a motion to approve the agenda for tonight.
I'll make a motion.
All right, thank you. Mr. Walker, seconds. In discussion on administration, council, roll call.
Mr. Kreinbell.
Yes.
Mr. Walker.
Yes.
Mr. Lanzer.
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos.
Yes.
Mr. Rippet.
Yes.
Mr. Sears.
Yes.
Mr. Simmelink.
Yes.
All right, our agenda has been approved. Our minutes, we had a chance to look at the minutes for our last council meeting. Are there any additions or corrections? All right, hearing none, entertain a motion to approve.
I'll make the motion.
Thank you, Mr. Alonso, need a second.
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Rippeth. In discussion by administration, council, roll call.
Mr. Lanzer.
Yes.
Mr. Rippet.
Yes.
Mr. Kreinbell.
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos.
Yes.
Mr. Sears.
Yes.
Mr. Simmelink.
Yes.
Mr. Walker.
Abstain.
All right, minutes have been approved. Correspondence, Ms. Courtwright.
To Auditor Denham from Law Director Fate, and Law Director Fate from Judith Ziegel with the Municipal Court dated December 11th, 2025. This is an email titled Municipal Court PERS Pickup Ordinance. To Councilman Lanzer from President Kemp dated December 19th, 2025. This is an email regarding the ODOT paving project. President Kemp asked Mr. Lanzer to take this legislation into his committee. To Council Clerk from the Ohio Department of Commerce, Division of Liquor Control, dated December 10th, 2025. Responses must be postmarked no later than January 10th, 2026. This is a liquor license transfer request, permit class D2, D3, and D1 from Brickyard Company LLC to 5 Dub Company LLC, located at 140 Commercial Avenue Southeast, New Philadelphia. I forwarded the request to President Kemp to place in the proper committee, and to Council and Administration from Mayor Day dated December 22nd, 2025, the mayor's report. And that concludes correspondence for this
All right,
evening.
thank you, Ms. Courtwright. Administrative reports. First up, Mayor Day.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'm going to the podium. I have some proclamations to present tonight. First, I'll highlight some of the
items I put on the mayor's report that I sent you earlier today. Construction of a new inclusion playground at Tuscarora Park is progressing toward completion in 2026. Tuscarora Park Foundation received an update on that project at its December monthly meeting. The foundation has put a down payment on the playground's equipment. Site preparation will begin as soon as weather permits, and donations to that project are still being accepted. Another construction project in the city is progressing. Last Wednesday, Service Director McAbeer and myself toured the new Tuscarawas County Homeless Shelter. It's under construction behind the existing shelter on East High Avenue. The facility is well-designed to be a temporary home for homeless individuals and families here in the county. Besides living quarters, the building will have offices for social and mental health services that help residents with recovery and just getting a fresh start on life. The new shelter will also have meeting and conference rooms that can be used by the public and community organizations. Chick-fil-A update. Brady Rust, the owner-operator of the New Philadelphia Chick-fil-A, made a visit to the mayor's office last week to update Service Director McAbeer and myself on the restaurant's construction. He reported that it's proceeding on schedule for a grand opening in the spring of 2026. He's begun interviews of potential employees, and Mr. Rust also told us that the restaurant will employ about 120 people. ODOT District 11 officials have agreed to help the city to develop a truck route to try to limit the number of semis and oversized loads driving through the downtown area. ODOT engineers will look into the best options for an alternate route. Once that's determined, signs will be placed to direct truck drivers, and an information campaign will be launched to get the word out to them. However, ODOT pointed out to us that you can't prohibit all truck traffic on state routes, and 2 state routes intersect downtown, state routes 416 and 250. So a truck route is only a recommended route. It does not prohibit trucks from using it. Now I'd like to ask Wilma Mullet of the Tuscarawas County Arts Partnership and City Treasurer Tom Gerber to come up here and join me at the podium to receive proclamations from the mayor's office. Tom is retiring at the end of this year, and TAP is celebrating a milestone. So first, we'll go to the TAP proclamation, and I'll read it. This is from the City of New Philadelphia, Office of the Mayor, whereas the City of New Philadelphia is proud to celebrate with Tuscarawas County Art, or with Tuscarawas Arts Partnership on the occasion of its 10th anniversary, and whereas the seed for the Tuscarawas Arts Partnership was planted in 2014 when Tuscarawas County leaders gathered to discuss their shared vision for a vibrant and growing arts culture in the county. And whereas the Tuscarawas Arts Partnership officially formed a board of directors in 2015 and hired its first executive director in 2018. And whereas over the past 10 years, TAP has continued to grow, strengthening the community by nurturing and encouraging creativity and supporting local artists. And whereas, through their events and programs such as Art on the Alley, the annual Arts Signing Day, the Alonti Arts Camp, and the Tuscarawas Arts Support Grant, TAP has become an integral part of our community. And whereas we offer our sincere appreciation to the Tuscarawas Arts Partnership, its executive director and board of directors for their continued commitment to the community, and look forward to seeing their positive impact on local artists and the culture of Tuscarawas County for many, many years to come. Now I, therefore, Joel Bean Day, the mayor of the City of New Philadelphia, do hereby congratulate TAP on its 10th anniversary and call upon all New Philadelphia residents to join us in observance and celebration. So Wilma, there you are.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And I encourage you to say a few words about that.
Sure, I can, yeah.
Never pass up an opportunity.
I guess not, yeah. First, I want to thank you all for this recognition here. Certainly, I've only been with the organization for just under 7.5 of those years, and there have been many hands and many minds and many creative talents that have been involved in Tuscarawas Arts Partnership before me and even during our time here. Reaching 10 years is certainly a milestone that we have ever dreamed of, and It has come with a lot of hills and valleys that we've learned along the way as a new organization, growing organization, and something that we want to continue to strive to make sure that arts and culture is accessible for our community as we represent a corner of Appalachia and our rural partners. And it's certainly something that we want to see grow in the future, which is why we are making strides to look at the next 10 years. Everywhere from growing our staff to establishing an endowment that's further investment into our arts and culture community. But everything we want to do is really to help foster and grow arts and culture for everyone, because the arts are for everyone, and every person should have a chance to have an experience with it in some way or the other. But I want to take this moment right now to thank you all for this recognition. It is an honor to have served New Philadelphia and all of Tuscarawas County for the last 10 years. Thank you.
Treasurer Gerber. Now, as you all know, Tom is retiring here at the end of the year and has served our city well. So in honor of the work that he's done for all of us and for this community, we wrote a proclamation to present to him at this time. Whereas Tom Gerber is retiring on December 31st, 2025, after 11 distinguished years as treasurer for the city of New Philadelphia. Whereas Tom was nominated by the Tuscarawas County Republican Party Central Committee to fill the city treasurer's position in 2014. And whereas prior to becoming treasurer, Tom also served as the city safety director from March 1998 to December 1999. And whereas Tom's service to the community extends well beyond his positions with the city of New Philadelphia, as he is the former owner of TG Driver Safety Programs Incorporated, a retired lieutenant of the Ohio State Highway Patrol, and a United States Army veteran. And whereas the city administration and city council wish to express our sincere appreciation to Tom for his dedication to the city of New Philadelphia and its residents. Now therefore, I, Joel Bean Day, the mayor of the city of New Philadelphia, do hereby designate and proclaim today, Monday, the 22nd day of December, 2025, as Tom Gerber Appreciation Day in the city of New Philadelphia. And I urge all city of New Philadelphia residents, employees, and Tom's family and friends to congratulate him on an outstanding career with the city of New Philadelphia and many years of continued happiness and good health. Tom, congratulations. Would you like to say a few words?
I want to thank the members of council, residents of the city of New Philadelphia for my support for them. And I did my best, and I'm going to be handing over the treasurer's position to Michelle Campbell. So thank you very much for your cooperation. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom.
Mr. President, that concludes my report. Are there any questions?
Any questions for the mayor? Yes, Barbara.
I don't have a question, and I certainly can't say it better than your proclamation, Mayor. But I wanted to thank Tom Gerber also for his years of service, not just to our community, which was 10 years long, but to having been a veteran that served our country in the United States Army, having been a highway patrolman that kept our streets safe, and then to come back and serve your community like that. I think that speaks volumes about what type of person you are. And I just want to extend my personal heartfelt thanks to you for everything that you've done, not just for the city, but for our state and our country as well.
Thank you very much.
And I'd like to conclude by saying Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody. It's been a blessing working with you this year, and I look forward to 2026. We've got a lot of things to do.
We like your sweater. The fashion statement.
Yeah, it is.
Again, thanks, Tom. Thank you for your service. And Wilma, thank you for your work with the TAP group. It's great to have them in the city of New Philadelphia. So thank you. All right. Service Director, Mr. McAbeer, you're on. Where's your sweater?
Yeah, right. Thank you, Mr. President. Good evening, everyone. Today, it's the south side, the new restrooms pavilion. It was working. Continue to work down there. The split face block is what's going up now. I look for them to, they may get done with that and maybe put the roof on next week. That's kind of wishful thinking, but they was going at it today, so it was nice to see, because when I say they was working, because, between, Christmas and New Year's, they're not working down the quadrants right now. If everybody's noticed, you know, they hit that one bank of, conduit, has them side of them lights out, going down High Street on that north side, and then a little bit there on that, on the west side of, North Broadway. So they're still working on that. They hit a conduit when they was digging up the, curbs to re-pour those, so they're still working on that. Wood's working on that right now. They said they may still be down there tomorrow and try to work on that, try to get us back up with lights, because it's a little bit dark, down there. And then, also, like at the last meeting, I reported on the leaves. They worked Saturday, to keep things moving because of the weather. And actually, we're behind. We're usually wrapping things up, usually going spot to spot to see where we're at. Got over on Donahue, Glen Drive, Hillcrest, Darrell, Winter Lagoon on Saturday. Got the biggest part of the lagoon done too. And then there's a quite a bit over on Carly, Fifth and Kelly in that area there. So they're gonna start there, I think on Wednesday. They'll be working Wednesday, and they'll be back on Friday working there. But there is a lot over on Carly, Fifth and Kelly, so they'll be over there. So they continue to work until that's done. Also, at the last meeting, I talked about the gas work that's being done on the south side. They wasn't able to get too much more of the soft done. I think it reported last time it was 85%. They made a little bit of improvement, but they got a little bit of a issue there at the gas well. It sits behind First National Bank of Denison. They've been camped out there trying to get that all plumbed in and fixed up. So they haven't made too much headway as far as getting it all finished. They know at the end of the day, they're going to come back because of there's nothing seeding, nothing's gonna germinate at this time. So they know, so it's not a huge deal that they don't get that done now. They know they gotta come back. So, not too concerned about it. Some of the areas, they even put some sand in just to get it so it's level, and they put some straw in that area too. I said, at least do that, so there's not mud and everything. So they did do that for me. I look for them to hopefully finish that up the first of the year, and when they do, I'll make sure that I update everybody on that. Before I go into the next thing, is there any questions on any of that? Now, I'd like to, I know I did this last month, and I said first time I've ever did that, but talk something about personal again. This past Saturday, the Howard Girls were part of that group, and we was able to see over 125 kids came through there. We had one of our members, High Beam, played Santa all day, stayed in costume for 4.5 hours, and with all the kids and everything. But with the toys that we got from everybody, every kid got a toy. Every girl, boy, and we had it range from newborn all the way up to 10 and 11. So all that got done Saturday, and then we also had 41 folks that we went out and actually shopped for. And so I had my 2 people, and we all went together, but we had just over $100 per child that they got something they can open on Thursday morning. And it was like, wow. I mean, you see the people come in, you know, and they're getting that stuff, and but I just want to make sure I mentioned that. I'd be amiss if I didn't mention that. And also, with that, on that Saturday, we had all the kids come through there. Big B Coffee sat up there for over 4 hours, provided all of the hot chocolate, all of the coffee. Rod's Donuts provided every bit of the donuts that we had that day, and Your Pizza provided all of the pizza for that day. So a lot of people stayed, ate, just gathered around. It was a fabulous thing, and I'm so proud of every one of my brothers in that group, and so proud to be part of that group. We just keep trying to do our own little thing. And then also, shout out to Mr. Walker and his wife. He had rounded up some stuff with us with tough bags. So each one of those kids also got a tough bag. If everybody knows what tough bags are, it's through there. All the 41 kids that we had got a tough bag. The first 63, I think, got a bag also to take back. So, and then he had some frisbees, some jump rope. I mean, so there's all kinds of different things in that bag also. Texas Roadhouse, they came through and kids meal free. Every kid got a kids meal for free. So just an overall awesome event. And like I say, if I didn't say something, I would slight everybody. So I just want to make sure I mentioned that today again tonight. And Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, thank you. And thank you for all that you guys do, and what a blessing it is around Christmas time,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Well,
keep
thank
it
you.
up.
Amen.
Any question for the service director?
Well, I should probably add, the Grinch showed up too over there that night. He come over to see Santa too.
Somebody gotta keep those guys in line. You know, they can get out of control, so the Grinch is gonna show up occasionally.
All right, safety director, Mr. Milligan.
Thank you, Mr. Kemp, Mr. President, council members, guests. Start with the police department this evening. Just a November report. In the month of November, we responded to 1,143 calls for service. I will tell you, looking, I know the year's not over, there's a few days left, but looks like compared to last year, we're gonna see an 18% increase in call volume in our police department. That's been the growing trend, not only just here locally, but across the country. And we continue to see that. And I just make a note that I want to thank the men and women of the police department. That 18% increase in call volume came at 95% of the year, working 3 officers short from what was budgeted or optimal staffing. So I appreciate those who shouldered that burden and continue to respond in a very professional and quality manner to protect the citizens in our city. So appreciative for the work they're doing as they continue to see the increase in call volume throughout the city. I will also, hopefully the first or probably the second meeting in January, look forward to giving you an annual report. My goal is to divide them up by both police and fire to give you 2 separate reports, an annual report in the fire department and an annual report in the police department, and hoping to have those done by the end of January. But that is the calls for service for the police department for the month of November, and where we are trending for the year. For the fire department, it was 245 calls for service in the month of November. 25 of those being in Goshen Township, and you look at the trend for our fire department, we've seen a 15% increase in call volume. That's over a 5-year period. Last year compared to this year, we're looking at about a 2% increase, but over a 5-year period, we've seen a 15% increase in call volume for that. I'd like to note, thank the Reeves Foundation. We applied for a grant for firefighter and rescue tools. We were awarded that grant of $68,000. That's 100%, no match on our part. That covers the entire cost of the tools that we requested from the Reeves Foundation. And so I just want to thank them. They have been a long-term great partner of, I think, probably the city, but especially as I look and review the police department and the fire department, the safety forces, and the dollars they've invested in our community. I think we should be very grateful for them. And they always seem to step up and rise to the occasion. So thank you to the Reeves Foundation once again coming through for us and on some much-needed equipment for the fire department. And lastly, I'll just close with, it is the holiday season, Thursday when we're with our loved ones. I just ask you to keep in mind that there's those firefighters and police officers that will be on duty working to make sure the citizens are protected and safe and missing a holiday with their family. That's across the state for all safety forces. So just ask when you give your thoughts and prayers at the meal, keep them in your thoughts and prayers as they're sacrificing their time for their family to protect us and keep the citizens safe. So thank you, and I'll take any questions.
I just got a comment, Kevin. So I don't know if anybody knows, 2 Saturdays ago, we got a lot of snow. And my father got stuck on the side of the road, and just wanted to say thank you to 2 of our police officers. I didn't call in a favor. I didn't do a council like text the mayor and safety director know this. I texted them afterwards. And
That's true, I can vouch for that. It was afterwards.
Yes, it was Brad Geis and Dakota Hill, but I'm sure there's a lot of, I just wanted to give them a shout out for helping my father out whenever he got stuck on the side of the road. So I appreciate them, and from what I hear, it was many others that were in the same boat, but that was one that directly helped my family out. So I wanted to make sure I gave them a shout out for doing good in the community.
Well, I appreciate
So-
that. As I often tell maybe some of you and the mayor, the things that our safety forces do that we don't often talk about, they don't get recognized for, goes unsung. Often we only talk about them when we see them in the media, see them in the news, or we're talking about finances. The fact that we're not talking about crime, and increase in things in our city, is a blessing to our police department. And the little things that they often do, like pushing people up the hills when there's snow, we don't often talk about that. So just ask all members of Congress and, council, and the city to keep that in mind of all those other things that our safety forces do for the city outside of when you see them responding to emergency calls. There's a lot of things they're doing preventative, whether that be in the fire department or preventative policing in our police force to keep our city safe. So thank you for recognizing them. Those two officers do a great job, as well as all of our officers in the city.
You mentioned the percent increase in calls for the fire department.
Yeah.
Do you know what of that percentage, what percent was increase in Goshen Township?
Yeah, I'll give that to you in the annual report. That's certainly a part of it. If you look there's two things that happen. I won't get long-winded here. There's two things that happened when the decision was made by the city to take on the Safer Grant and the nine firefighters. We've seen an influx in our call volume, and that was before we had the full service contract with Goshen Township. We've always had fire with Goshen Township, even back when I worked for the fire department. EMS was new and came 2 years later. So when I break that out for you in the annual report, we'll be able to try to determine what percentage of increase came from additional firefighters. It provided us greater service coverage to the city versus the additional calls that come from Goshen Township. We run about 400 calls, plus or minus, give you 10% somewhere in there in Goshen Township. And just, thanks for bringing up Goshen Township. I continue to meet with the Goshen Township trustees as we continue to work on the renewal of that contract that comes up at the end of 2026. We've had 3 meetings with the township trustees, working through some barriers we both are facing when it comes to supporting the safety forces from a financial perspective. But talks are moving forward. We're both facing similar challenges, but they've been very open and honest. And our last meeting was a very good last meeting where we both committed to wanting a partnership to work together and recognizing each other's challenges and see how we can work to them. So I look forward to continued meetings with them.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other questions? Thank you, Ms. Milligan.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Auditor, Mr. Gerber. Oh, sure. I give you a new job. There you go, another job.
Congratulations on your promotion.
I swear you in.
Too bad you'll be leaving here at the end of the month.
Treasurer's report, no report.
All right, thanks. All right, Law Director, Mr. Fate.
Thank you. I'd just like to request executive session before we go into legislation to discuss personnel matter.
Do I have a motion to do that? Mr. Timberlake, I need a second.
I'll second that.
Thank you, Ms. Lanza. Discussion by administration, council, roll call.
Mr. Simmelink.
Yes.
Mr. Lonzer.
Yes.
Mr. Kreinville.
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos.
Yes.
Mr. Rippeth.
Yes.
Mr. Sears.
Yes.
Mr. Walker.
Yes.
All right, we're going to executive session prior to our legislative session. Move on to our commission reports, planning commission, Mayor Day.
The planning commission did not meet this month. We will be meeting in the second Tuesday of January to begin the new year. And one thing we're going to look at next year is creating a historic district in the downtown area. So we'll start that discussion
All right,
in January.
thanks, Mayor Day. Board of Zoning Appeals, Mr. McAbeer.
Thank you, Mr. President. Board of Zoning Appeals will meet January 13th here in council chambers if there are any variance requests to be heard.
All right. Airport Commission, Mr. Lonzer.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Airport Commission will be meeting January 13th at 6 p.m. at the Harry Cleaver Field Airport meeting.
All right, Park Board, Mr. Sears.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Park Board met on December 17th. I have no formal report, but I do want to, I guess, thank just say something about the, Christmas in the Park on the 14th. I don't know if anybody else went. It was cold. And what surprised me is we went over last year and it was pouring down rain and there was tons of people there.
Yeah.
And I guess
That's
people
strange.
can deal with rain. People can deal with rain, but not so much cold.
Cold.
But the ice sculpture guy, he was really enjoying himself. With it being so cold. But,
Wasn't in a big hurry.
yeah, it wasn't even big at all. I bet you those things lasted, they're probably still frozen, but, you know, just to mention, you know, the staff, I mean, everything was, you know, was plowed and taken care of and, you know, on top of, you know, keeping up with the roads and everything else, but, and then, of course, just to thank, Jim McInturf and his crew of people that, you know, get together every year and do that for the community. It's, just a real blessing, and I think, you know, in general, turnout might not have been what he wanted this year, but, it's a great thing that they do. And, so just wanna say thanks for that. And, the next meeting, park meeting will be, January 21st, and that's it.
All right, thanks. Health Board, Mr. Zimmerlink.
Next meeting of the Health Department Board will be 14th of January. In the meantime, I spoke with them today, and they said that we're having a big uptick in respiratory illness here, like they are having all over the country.
Believe it.
Yeah, including, don't get close
Yeah,
to
some right here.
Tom, you know what, sick, and, you know, and to remind you that they're doing vaccinations, right down there. They're maintaining city hours, so they're open till noon Wednesday, right? And then
Right.
they're open again Friday, then they're closed 1st of January, I believe. But,
Yes.
and if you wanna put a mask on, COVID, you know, why, there's a bunch of masks on the table out here along with the other stuff. So,
Never again.
I hope it doesn't get awfully bad, but anyway, they wanted that mentioned. They're preparing to do a report in here in January for you on their year-end activities. The health commissioner, pretty conscientious about communication. That's it.
All right, thanks, Tom. All right, council committee reports. Finance, Mr. Griffith.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Finance Committee, not really officially, but unofficially met on 12/15, but because there were a couple of members of us there, we ran it as a meeting. We met with the Health Commissioner and the Health Department and had some good discussions, helping us to better understand the operations and what goes on there. Then on 12/17, here in council chambers, we had a Finance Committee meeting where we discussed our temporary appropriations and our reappropriations that were requested by the auditor. Both of those matters are on tonight's agenda.
All right. Thank you. Public Works and Economic Development, Mr. Alonso.
Thank you, Mr. President. No official report, but I will be scheduling a meeting in the first meeting of January. I'm not sure the time yet.
I know there's a public hearing.
Public hearing at 7. Is it
7, so probably like 6:45 in regards to the ODOT paving.
Yep, that'll be fine. 15 minutes, we can do it, Dan.
That'd be good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Safety, Health and Service, Mr. Simmelink.
No reports.
All right. Zone and Annexation, Cheryl, Mr. Ramos.
Thank you, Mr. President. I just wanted to remind everybody that there is a public hearing on January 12th at 7 o'clock regarding the rezoning from the railroad tracks on West High to Fifth Street to Regional Business District. I know one report I read from one of the radio stations said from Bluebell up and to downtown. I'm like, no. So, again, a public hearing about the rezoning from the railroad tracks on West High to Fifth Street on West High as Regional Business District.
All right, thank you, Mr. Ramos. Salary, Mr. Cranbill.
Thank you, Mr. President. Salary Committee met tonight in council chambers at 7:10. Purpose of the meeting was to discuss the amendment of ordinance number 22, 2025, and then also ordinance number 27, 2025, and 28, 2025, that all had to do with non-bargaining wages. And then we also discussed ordinance number 25, 2025, and 26, 2025. Man, tongue twister there. It had to do with contributions to the Ohio Public Employees Retirement System. And we got those all added to tonight's agenda, and the meeting was ended at 7:25.
All right, thank you, Mr. Cranbill. Cemetery, Mr. Sears.
Thank you, Mr. President. The cemetery board did not meet this month, so I have no report.
All right. Contact and special, Mr. Walker.
Thank you, Mr. President. There was no meeting. I do, however, have a piece of information here that's kind of time sensitive that we kind of need to vote on this evening. This is a liquor license transfer. The Brickyard Company, Brickyard Restaurant down on Commercial Avenue, is transferring it to the new owners, 5 Dubco LLC. The reason I'm bringing this up is it has to be postmarked no later than January 10th, and we won't be able to meet prior to that. So I guess we do a vote on that this evening, if we could, please.
We can do a voice vote. There's no reason to hold it up or we don't want a hearing.
Correct.
Yes means no.
Yes, yes means no.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do a voice vote on that. so-
Yes means no.
Mr. Kreinbell,
Yes.
Mr. Lanzer,
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos,
Yes.
Mr. Ribbit,
Yes.
Mr. Sears,
Yes.
Mr. Simmelink,
Yes.
Mr. Walker.
Yes.
All right,
That's the end of my information.
all right.
A lot of pressure being first.
Thank you, Mr. Walker. All right,
Yeah, you make it.
the floor is now open for visitors' comments. Anyone wishing to address the council should rise, state your name and address all comments to the chair. You will have 5 minutes. No one? Council comments.
I do, Cheryl bringing up the paper, WTUZ had an article that was incorrect about the salary increases as well. So Jolie, I just wanted to make sure, if we get with me tomorrow to make sure they get the correct information. They were
Sure.
actually working with old information.
Okay.
And it was written after, so just so we make sure that if they post something in there again about the salaries, it gets corrected, if you don't
Yep.
mind, so.
I can do that.
I just made me think of that when Cheryl said that, so. But what was, they were just so anybody knows that read it, because it's been used as data points at me about salary. They used our information from the first 2 salary meetings, and some stuff got adjusted since then. And so that's where the miscommunication, they did not intend to do it or anything like that, it was just the information was incorrect. So we'll make sure that they get the right information, so that was it, thank you.
Any other comments? I got one, all 4 council members need to be sworn in prior to our meeting on the 12th. When do you want to do that? Do you want to do it prior the meeting night?
I
or-
think that meeting night would be fine. I mean,
So, say 6:30 if,
We'll do a swearing-in ceremony.
yes, because you're at 6:45, so,
So we have to be sworn in before all our committee meeting.
Yeah,
yes,
and we'll have to,
Mr. President?
Yes.
You have the treasurer also. Were
Yeah.
you going to
well,
do
she
a
has,
separate, your own?
Working on that, having somebody maybe.
just let me know, Heather, Michelle, just let me know if you're gonna do something else.
I guess that brings up a good question too. Can I have that, I mean, the committee meeting, because we're not officially assigned our committees until the first meeting also, but, I mean, would we just,
There's no changes, I mean, everybody on council is.
I mean, like, yeah, that's why I assumed, but, I mean, I guess we're not technically officially, because you still have to,
Are you making any changes with regards
No.
to? You could take a voice vote tonight to approve those for next year.
assignments for next year.
Yep, if there's not gonna be any changes. Mayor, as a former council president, do you have any problem with that?
Me, traditionalist, I try to be, would rather do that after they're sworn in.
Okay.
So,
What's your thoughts on the committee meetings then?
Once you're sworn in, then the council president can,
Because we're not officially in a meeting yet. I mean,
Yeah.
Can you have a council of the whole to vote?
you can have a council of a whole, sure.
Following swearing in.
Yeah,
the meeting following
Okay.
swearing, we do a council of the whole.
Let me ask,
Okay.
let me ask this, Ron, that ODOT legislation doesn't have to be
I
brought
could,
before.
yeah, I don't need to have that meeting.
Doesn't that have to be brought before committee, first meeting in January?
It does not. No, I'm okay.
Oh, we
That'd
can
be
just,
okay.
Then we're good.
we're good
That,
then.
that's where, that was
I'll
what was driving
cancel my meeting on
concern.
the first meeting in January, we'll do it the second meeting. in
Okay,
January.
got it.
Perfect.
Yeah, no, I'm
I
fine.
just thought about that after the fact. I'm like, well, wait a minute, we're not
Well,
technically
So we'll just
assigned.
do the swearing in?
well, your term begins on January first.
Yeah, we're not officially assigned yet.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're not.
so we're just sworn in, say, at 7 o'clock.
7, oh no, at
6:45.
6:45. 6:45, because Cheryl's public
Oh, that's
hearing.
right. Excuse me.
Okay.
It'd be good, so. Cause I can run a public hearing, so we're okay, so. Any other council comments? All right, if not, we'll go into executive session at this time, so
11.
it's 8:11. So a couple minutes, we'll go into executive session.
fact, we really, we're really not supposed to vote.
I mean, how we do have like special
that-
40
that's All right,
So it's possible.
go back to 29, we're back in session. Go into our legislative agenda. Ms. Woodwright.
Okay, ordinance 22 doesn't need to be,
Yeah.
Hey, Brian, we're meeting. Sorry. So, where are we at?
ordinance 22, does it need to be amended on the floor?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay,
yes. Is that what we're on?
yeah.
Yeah, so gotta amend ordinance number 22, 2025, to remove the elected officials.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Rippon. In discussion by administration, council, roll call.
Mr. Kreinbell?
Yes.
Mr. Rippet?
Yes.
Mr. Lotzer?
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos?
Yes.
Mr. Sears?
Yes.
Mr. Simmelink?
Yes.
Mr. Walker?
Yes.
All right, 22, 2025 has been amended.
Amended ordinance 22, 2025, an ordinance by the council of the city of New Philadelphia, Ohio, to enact rate increases for health insurance premium contributions for the designated non-bargaining employees as stated herein, and for salary rate increases for the designated non-bargaining employees as stated herein, and declaring an emergency, third reading.
So the action was taken by council on this ordinance. Mr. Granville.
I'll move that we pass amended ordinance number 22, 2025.
Do I have a second? Thank you, Mr. Sears. In discussion by the public, administration, council, roll call.
Mr. Kreinbell?
Yes.
Mr. Sears?
Yes.
Mr. Lonzer?
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos?
Yes.
Mr. Rippet?
Yes.
Mr. Simmelink?
Yes.
Mr. Walker?
Yes.
All right, ordinance 22, 25 is passed.
Ordinance number 23, 2025, an ordinance to make temporary appropriations for current expenses and other expenditures of the city of New Philadelphia, state of Ohio during the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2026, and declaring an emergency, first reading.
So the action was taken on this ordinance tonight.
Mr. President, I would move
Yes.
for suspension of the rules on this ordinance.
Do I have a second?
Seconded.
Thank you, Mr. Granville. In discussion by administration, council, roll call.
Mr. Rippet?
Yes.
Mr. Kreinbell?
Yes.
Mr. Lonzer?
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos?
Yes.
Mr. Sears?
Yes.
Mr. Simmelink?
Yes.
Mr. Walker?
Yes.
The right rules have been suspended. Mr. Rippeth,
I would move that we pass this ordinance. 23, 2025.
need a second. Thank you, Mr. Granville. In discussion by the public, administration, council, roll call.
Mr. Rippet?
Yes.
Mr. Kreinbell?
Yes.
Mr. Lonzer?
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos?
Yes.
Mr. Sears?
Yes.
Mr. Simmelink?
Yes.
Mr. Walker?
Yes.
All right, ordinance 23, 2025 is
Ordinance number 24, 2025, an ordinance by the council of the city of New Philadelphia, Ohio, to permanently rezone 153 parcels located on the north side of West High Avenue to Regional Business District, RBD, and declaring an emergency, second reading.
So the action we take on this ordinance tonight. Hearing none, we have for our next regularly scheduled council meeting.
Ordinance number 25, 2025, an ordinance that the city of New Philadelphia will pick up 4.5% of the statutory required contribution to the Ohio Public Employees Retirement System, OPERS, for the AFSCME service employees of the city of New Philadelphia pursuant to IRC Section 414H2.
So the action taken by council's ordinance. Mr. Granville,
I move that we suspend the rules on ordinance number 25, 2025.
do I have a second? Thank you, Mr. Walker. In discussion by administration, council, roll call.
Mr. Kreinbell?
Yes.
Mr. Walker?
Yes.
Mr. Lonzer?
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos?
Yes.
Mr. Rippeth?
Yes.
Mr. Sears?
Yes.
Mr. Simmelink?
Yes.
All right, Rosa, did you call Mr. Walker?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Didn't, yeah.
All right, Mr. Granville, do you want to?
Yeah, I'll move that we pass ordinance number 25, 2025.
Do I have a second? All right, thank you, Mr. Walker. In discussion by the community, administration, council, roll call.
Mr. Kreinbell?
Yes.
Mr. Walker?
Yes.
Mr. Lonzer?
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos?
Yes.
Mr. Rippeth?
Yes.
Mr. Sears?
Yes.
Mr. Simile?
Yes.
All right, ordinance 2025 is passed.
Ordinance number 26, 2025, an ordinance that the City of New Philadelphia Municipal Court will pick up 4.5% of the statutory required contribution to the Ohio Public Employees Retirement System, OPERS, for the employees of the New Philadelphia Municipal Court pursuant to IRC Section 414H2 and declaring an emergency. First reading.
So the action taken on this ordinance,
Yes,
Mr.
Mr.
Cranville.
President, I move that we make a motion to suspend the rules for ordinance number 26, 2025.
Do I have a second? Mr. Sears, thank you. In discussion by administration, council, roll call.
Mr. Kreinbell?
Yes.
Mr. Sears?
Yes.
Mr. Lonzer?
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos?
No.
Mr. Rippeth?
Yes.
Mr. Similink?
Yes.
Mr. Walker?
Yes.
All right. Rules have been suspended.
I'll make a motion that we pass ordinance number 26, 2025.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All right, thank you, Mr. Alonso. In discussion by community, administration, council, roll call.
Mr. Kreinbell?
Yes.
Mr. Lonzer?
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos?
No.
Mr. Rippeth?
Yes.
Mr. Sears?
Yes.
Mr. Similink?
Yes.
Mr. Walker?
Yes.
All right, ordinance 26, 2025 has passed.
Resolution number 27, 2025, ordinance number 27, 2025, an ordinance by the council of the city of New Philadelphia, Ohio, amending and adjusting the permanent appropriations ordinance for the year 2025 and declaring an emergency. First reading.
So the action taken by council on this ordinance.
Yes, Mr. President, I request that we suspend the rules on 27, 2025.
Do I have a second? Thank you, Mr. Alonso. In discussion by administration, council, roll call.
Mr. Rippeth?
Yes.
Mr. Lonzer?
Yes.
Mr. Kreinbell?
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos?
Yes.
Mr. Sears?
Yes.
Mr. Similink?
Yes.
Mr. Walker?
Yes.
Our rules have been suspended. Mr. Rippeth,
I would move that we pass 27, 2025 tonight.
do I have a second? Thank you, Mr. Alonso. In discussion by community, administration, council, roll call.
Mr. Rippeth?
Yes.
Mr. Lonzer?
Yes.
Mr. Kreinbell?
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos?
Yes.
Mr. Sears?
Yes.
Mr. Similink?
Yes.
Mr. Walker?
Yes.
All right, ordinance 27, 2025 has passed.
Ordinance number 28, 2025, an ordinance by the council of the city of New Philadelphia to enact rate increases for health insurance premium contributions for the designated elected officials as stated herein, and for salary rate increases for the designated elected officials as stated herein, and declaring an emergency. First reading.
So the action we're taking on this ordinance
Yes,
tonight.
Mr. President. I'll make a motion to suspend the rules on ordinance number 28, 2025.
Do I have a second? Thank you, Mr. Walker. In discussion by administration, council, roll call.
Mr. Kreinbell?
Yes.
Mr. Walker?
Yes.
Mr. Lonzer?
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos?
Yes.
Mr. Rippeth?
Yes.
Mr. Sears?
Yes.
Mr. Similink?
Yes.
Our rules have been suspended.
All right,
Mr.
Mr. President,
Graham.
I'll make a motion that we pass ordinance number 28,
Do I have
2025.
a second?
I'll second that.
Thank you, Mr. Walker. In discussion by community, administration, council, roll
Yes,
call.
I
Sorry,
want to make,
Mr.
on this one and the next one, I've stated before that I thought it was inappropriate to raise elected officials' salaries at this particular time, especially given the fact we have a really tight budget right now. And especially because a number of employees have understood that the word layoffs has come up during finance meetings, which creates unrest, which Marvin could certainly appreciate. So for that reason, I'm going to vote against both of these.
Okay. Any other comments? Roll call.
Mr. Kreinbell?
Yes.
Mr. Walker?
Yes.
Mr. Lonzer?
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos,
No.
Mr. Ribbeth,
Yes.
Mr. Sears,
Yes.
Mr. Simile.
No.
All right, 2025 has passed.
Ordinance number 29, 2025, an ordinance by the council of the city of New Philadelphia, Ohio, to enact salary rate increases for the designated elected officials as stated herein and declaring an emergency. First reading.
So the action was taken by council's ordinance.
First, I want to make a comment for this one, because I don't know when you would ever want to give these people raises if you're under your saying. I don't mind the last one, but this one, everybody's coming into service for the next 4 years. So that's all I want to say on that, is that I don't know when you would ever vote to give someone raises under your philosophy now, because these 4 technically are coming in next year. So this would be before they sit down. But that's the only thing to rebuttal on you. I understand the last one, but this one, I will kind of rebuttal on your no on that one, because I don't know when you would ever be able to give people raises under that. But that's it. I just wanted to make my comment, but I'll make a motion that we suspend the rules for ordinance number 29, 2025.
There was a second, thank you, Mr. Walker. In discussion from administration, council, Tom, any comments?
I think that your salary committee can do whatever it wants whenever they want. And I think when the finances of the city are better under control, then you can take action on these.
All right, any other comments? Roll call.
Mr. Kreinbell.
Yes.
Mr. Walker.
Yes.
Mr. Lanzer.
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos.
This is suspending the rules, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mr. Ribbeth.
Yes.
Mr. Sears.
Yes.
Mr. Simile.
Yes.
Our rules have been suspended. Mr. Granville.
I'll try to shut up after this. I moved pass ordinance number 29, 2025.
Do I have a second? Thank you, Mr. Walker. In discussion by community, administration, council, roll call.
Mr. Kreinbell.
Yes.
Mr. Walker.
Yes.
Mr. Lanzer.
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos.
No.
Mr. Ribbeth.
Yes.
Mr. Sears.
Yes.
Mr. Simile.
No.
All right, ordinance 29, 2025 has passed.
All right, and resolution 33, 2025.
Mr. President, I'd ask to make an amendment on Resolution 33, 2025.
What would be the amendment?
The amendment would be to go from 6 years down to 3 years. Everything else is the same.
Do I have a second?
Yes.
Yes, Ms. Ribbeth. All right, in discussion by administration, council, roll call.
Mr. Lanzer.
Yes.
Mr. Ribbeth.
Yes.
Mr. Kreinbell.
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos.
Yes.
Mr. Sears.
Yes.
Mr. Simile.
Yes.
Mr. Walker.
Yes.
All right, so resolution 33, 2025 has been amended from 6 to 3, right?
Yes.
Amended Resolution 33, 2025, a resolution by the council of the city of New Philadelphia, Ohio, to authorize the service director to increase water and sewer rates charged by the city of New Philadelphia commencing January 1st, 2026, and declaring an emergency. Second reading.
So the action was taken on this resolution, Mr. Lonzo?
Yes, Mr. President, I'm asking for suspension of the rules on this, either if you're for it or against it, so that way we can have action on it tonight.
Do I have a second? Mr. Ribbeth, thank you. In discussion by administration, council, roll call.
Mr. Lanzer.
Yes.
Mr. Ribbeth.
Yes.
Mr. Kreinbell.
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos.
No.
Mr. Sears.
Yes.
Mr. Simile.
Yes.
Mr. Walker.
Yes.
All right, rules have been suspended. Mr. Lonzo,
Yes, I move that we pass Resolution 33, 2025.
Amended resolution.
Amended resolution.
do I have a second to that? Thank you, Mr. Ribbeth. So we'll vote on the amended resolution 33, 2025. Any comments from the community administration? Mr.
Did everybody receive the little article from the Mount Vernon that we dug up?
Yes.
Yes.
What a perfect time for that to come in. If you look at that, on the water end of things, in April, they're gonna go up 7%. So in April, And then in 28, our increases will not even be up to what they're gonna have in 26. So our rates are well within line. I did reach out to them, and it's all within a handful of services, and the population's right almost exactly too. But again, I just wanna let everybody know, I mean, I'm sure everybody saw that, but, and then also, Saturday, Sunday, 3 water leaks, within our system.
Big ones.
And, when you get a radial crack with just a crack in it, that can be from just it's, the pipe is getting old, but on the one up by the library, there was a bell that blew out of it. That means it's past its time, for the most part. Still happens a little bit, I've seen it over the years, but, the infrastructure not getting any newer. But I just wanted to make sure that I had passed that along to everybody. The guys did a great job. They was out for 22 hours, getting them back on and getting everybody back in service. But, again, it's not getting any newer. And, what a great time for, the mayor had found that and forwarded it on to me, and I thought, you guys need to read that, it's a great read. But, our rates are well, and again, they're gonna go up 6 and 7% in 2 more years after that. So we're not even gonna be close to them in 28. But I just wanted to make that note. Thank you, Mr.
Any
President.
other comments?
I had a
Yes,
question.
Mr. Rock.
This directed to you, Mr. McAbear. How much, what percentage of their rates that they charge are going to salaries? Do you know?
Yeah, that'd be another question.
Okay.
All right, roll call.
Mr. Lanzer.
Yes.
Mr. Ribbit.
Yes.
Mr. Kreinbell.
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos.
No.
Mr. Sears.
Yes.
Mr. Simile.
Yes, yes.
Mr. Walker.
Yes.
All right, resolution 33, 2025 has passed.
That concludes legislation for
All
this
right,
evening.
thank you, Ms. Courtwright. Are any unfinished or old business? Any new business? I'd like to, before we adjourn, just wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and hope we get to spend a lot of time with your family.
Yes.
Yes.
So moved and Merry Christmas, Mr.
All
President.
right, we adjourn at 8:46.
All in.
Oh, we need to get the email on the.
Thanks, everyone.